The kind of student that thrives at OSU Dance is individually curious. They want to be in community and in collaboration, but they also have really unique ideas about where dance fits in the world.
We're not interested in creating one type of MFA. We're interested in supporting the returning artist who is seeking the opportunity to continue to deepen as well as broaden their understanding of what they do and how it fits into both the field of dance and to society in general.
It allows a returning professional to come and hone in on their skills while also diving into something they haven't, really unpacked before. Whether that is something like liberation pedagogy, seeing how we can be more inclusive, not only in the classroom, but within our rehearsal processes.
So being in a place for 3 years where I would have the opportunity to take classes from a wide range of faculty in terms of theory classes, composition, movement practice.
The great thing about OSU's program is there is space in your schedule to take classes that are not in the dance department that can really help your research as well.
There's really an exploration of what dance is, how the body can move. It's not codified techniques, but it's a lot of exploration of styles and then the merging of those styles together and playing with kind of what else can dance do besides be on the proscenium stage.
Ohio State is particularly brilliant for students who want to do interdisciplinary research that's centered in bodily awareness, physical intelligence, and what we know as choreographers. We have these extraordinary facilities at Motion Lab, but more than the facilities, we have deep interdisciplinary relationships.
When I first visited here, I loved the diversity of people that were here. I also liked the diversity of faculty that were here as well.
There's just something really rich about the generosity that I feel like we have with each other and with each other's work, and giving feedback and coming to each other's rehearsals and dancing for each other.
Students are building connections, they're building networks beyond the spaces of just like the four walls of the classroom.
I experienced such a deep sense of community and support that I was like, this is it. This is where I want to come and this is where I want to be.
The project-based practice as research identity for OSU Dance is really all about how we get to the research idea. Yes, we want to study the body in the studio. Yes, we want to study what the aesthetics of the body are, but we also want to study culture, and we also want to study communities, and we want to figure out what role the body and gathering has to do with that. And the only way to do that is to spend time with bodies in rhythm and in motion.
I chose OSU because it has a really large emphasis on choreographing and on making.
My comp classes have been really exciting. I took a group forms class last semester that was really, really rich in terms of we were making outside of the class, and then we would come to class and we would talk about our processes, and it was a lot of emphasis on the rehearsal process.
Both the consistency of being in a choreography workshop pretty much at all times. So no matter what I'm working on, I have this space to get feedback and try out different ideas and just kind of challenge my assumptions and check in about habits.
Providing a space for people to really and honestly feedback with one another to making the statements we want to make about bodies, about people, about dance, traditions, culture, and the world.
That's the backbone of our program is mentorship and advising. You can't get students to have an individual identity in their research if you don't know who they are, if you don't know where they're coming from, how to hold that research until it begins to blossom.
When you're with someone for 3 years, they see you grow over time, and there's a different kind of investment in the work.
I would say the faculty is really exciting. There's a lot of really seasoned artists from really different movement backgrounds and traditions, ethnicities, races, and all of that comes out in how they make work and how they talk about work.
We also offer multiple opportunities for the MFA student to develop their pedagogical skill sets by working as graduate research assistants and graduate teaching assistants.
As someone who's interested in working in the academy, I feel like it's great practice. What are certain ideas that you can develop in a creative process that you can also take with you to other universities or residencies?
I really like living in Columbus, very much a neighborhood-based city. So it's cool to go around to the various neighborhoods and see what the vibe is.
Ohio happens to be one of the few states that has truly robust artistic funding for dance. And so as an MFA here, you're placing yourself in the position to be able to access funding resources well beyond the walls of the Ohio State.
Our MFA students are incredibly well equipped to succeed in kind of virtually whatever they want to do.
There's not one path forward in dance, period. So we're really looking for somebody who might not have all the answers, but is hungry to get in here and get to work.
It's not just the facilities, it's not just the resources, it's the people who are gathered around the things that you want to do. It's the way that they can get you to be a little bit more curious. It's the way that they can get you to look at your role as an artist in the world and creative activity as a serious kind of joy approach to making work.
Anything and everything that we're interested in has a place here.